Well, hello there and welcome back to the Hull City Fan Central YouTube channel, where today I do have big news. I am in the news chair and that means big news is upon us. If you haven't guessed by the title and the thumbnail, there is a key departure on the cards. And I say key not because the player's bad, quite the contrary, because the player's good. I'll get into that detail a little bit later on in the video, but to start us off with, it's a little bit of pricing news because Norwich City away, our first game of the 2023-24 Championship season. The tickets are on sale to members this Friday the 14th. So tomorrow, as I'm recording this video, Friday the 14th, maybe today, maybe yesterday, maybe 5 years ago for you, depending on when you're watching this video. The Tigers travel to Carrow Road on Saturday the 5th of August. Will be there. So adults, £31. 65 and over, 18 to 20-year-olds are £21 for both those age ranges. Under 18, £16, 12 to 11-year-olds, £11, and then anyone under the age of 2 will not be permitted entry to the stadium. And that is just Norwich City's little bit of pushing it down your neck. So those tickets go on sale 9:30 tomorrow to members, and then I presume a day or two afterwards it opens up to general sale. Now, a bit of signing news. Fans. I'll pull up the actual one first. So a little bit of signing news. Coming from Lewis Railton1 on Twitter. Hull City are continuing. Oh, I can't get my words out. Put my teeth back in. Hull City are continuing a pursuit of top flight youngster. That's reported by Hull Live. Just a shout. This is coming from Lewis Railton1 on Twitter. He's saying that it could possibly be Fancundu Pellistri from Manchester United. The Uruguayan may be available on loan after a stint at Alves last season. So possibly a Uruguayan youngster and also Manchester United youngster coming in. Other transfer news is coming from Lewis Railton1 on Twitter again. Reports are suggesting that Hull City are after Jadon Philogen Bidace. That's probably not how you pronounce his name. He's from Aston Villa. He is supposed to be the top flight youngster, as reported by Hull Live. The winger spent last season on loan at Cardiff City, where he bagged 5 goals for a little bit below mediocre Cardiff City side. Thoughts on the potential signing is a general comment. Thoughts. Aston Villa fans and also Cardiff City fans have expressed sort of their love and hatred for him. Apparently he's a brilliant player on the day, yet he is very inconsistent. Whether that can sort of be ironed out through Liam Rosenior's regime, that could possibly be a way of counteracting that, but apparently that on his day he is one of the best players, whereas his day doesn't come often enough to be classed as one of the best players in the league. So hopefully he comes to Hull and he has a lot more better days than not. Grimsby Town, our friendly fixture this Saturday. It'll be available to be streamed on Tigers Plus. Tigers Plus, the new Hull City streaming service to take over from iFollow. And it'll be consistent of 4 30-minute quarters. Yes, you're not getting this wrong. Football is now turning into American football. I presume that this is a way of sort of trying out as many different players, many different formations, as many different tactics as possible for both Hull and Grimsby. So 4 30-minute quarters, equating to our full 90 minutes, of course. But yeah, it's now, you got to say, what is it? 4 quarters, so it's not half-time. Half-time becomes after the 60 minutes. No, it's a 120-minute game. Oh, you get more than what you bargained for. Oh, 120 minutes. I did my maths a bit wrong there. So 30 minutes would be 90, but it's not a maths lesson, this. It's not a maths lesson. So yeah, interesting little bit of news about Grimsby. A little bit of news about Jason Lakilo. I did report about this, I think, yesterday or the day before. Apparently, he has been given the here we go by Hull Live. City have agreed terms and are ready to sign the winger on a 2-year deal. Medical is inbound, apparently. So that's coming out of Hull Live and Hull City stats on Twitter. So hopefully we could see possibly 2 new signings coming before this Grimsby game. Obviously Jason Lakilo, and then our other one, Ruben Vinagre, who has apparently been done for a while. Hull City have had not a training day today. They've had a rest day after the Turkish tour. So maybe that could be a signing for tomorrow, Ruben Vinagre, and maybe Jason Lakilo, depending on when this medical comes through. Hull City have been linked with this. Now this is the big one. This is the big one I'm on about. That Jacob Greaves has caught the eye of the Holy One, Jose Mourinho. I'll read you what Hull City stats have put on Twitter, and then I'll dive into why this could possibly be a good thing. Roma are interested in signing Hull City vice-captain Jacob Greaves. If you don't remember, Jacob Greaves got a bit of interest from Middlesbrough last season and was looking for a move up to the Premier League along with his mate, Keane Potter, who has gone to Brentford last summer. Jose Mourinho has expressed interest in Jacob Greaves' performances. No bid has yet to come through. Hull Live have reported that. So, why could this be a good thing? Well, if you saw my video yesterday, you'll notice that Adjun has been floating around this rule of financial fair play and how possibly last summer's signings may have not been too much of a smart investment choice on the whole, but maybe now they are. We could possibly get about 15-20 mil for Jacob Greaves, I'm saying, from a very good Roma side, a very strong manager in Jose Mourinho. And you've got to look at who Roma have as a team, where they are in sort of not only in the Italian leagues, but in sort of European football. I mean, what they win the Conference League a season or two ago, and still flying high with Jose Mourinho, the Holy One. So it could be a very good move for us, for Jacob Greaves, and for possibly Roma. I can see him working at Roma in sort of their play style. I can see him becoming a very, very, very talented Englishman abroad. It's massive news, this. You can't deny it. Jacob Greaves going to Roma. I mean, no official bid yet. It could be one that could be played on the cards depending on his performance this season, or possibly a case as in where Roma sign him and then send him straight back on loan to us as part of the deal, if you will. Let me know down in the comments how you feel about this, because I think it's quite an interesting case of Jacob Greaves possibly playing for Roma within the next couple of weeks, all things considering. That is mental. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about that. Also, all the other bits of news that I've discussed in this video. And I'll be back tomorrow with possibly a new signing, but if not, a predictions video nonetheless for our Grimsby Town pre-season friendly, our first friendly in domestic for Grimsby Town versus Hull City. So I'll catch you over there. Jacob Greaves to Roma. Don't pull my leg.